Today's top news headlines. AMIA kicks off counter ban along Assam-Nagaland Highway 39. CB Tom observes National General Strike protest rally held in Imphal. And COVID warrior body stages protest against service termination. Hello, good evening. You're watching Pony TV English News. I'm Christina and now the news in detail. An indefinite counter ban along the Assam part of the Assam-Nagaland Highway number 39 has begun from past midnight. The All Assam Manipuri Youth Association AMIA yesterday announced a counter strike against the extension of the ban along the Nagaland part of the same highway number 39 enforced by the Southern Angami Public Organization SAPO. AMIA said SAPO has failed to respond to the humble appeal from the association to end the ongoing indefinite ban. AMIA is also deeply annoyed with the alleged indifferent attitude of the Nagaland government over the deadlock. AMIA said it cannot remain a mute spectator when people are harassed for no good reasons. Blocking the highway is a serious insult to humanity, it said. During the ban, students going for exams, ambulance with patients, police and paramilitary forces on duty, press, media, religious and marriage ceremonial parties are exempted. The ban will continue until SAPO withdraws the indefinite ban in the Nagaland part of the National Highway 39, AMIA said. Trucks and Transport Association are requested to cooperate with AMIA in enforcing the counter-strike as per a release. All Assam Manipuri Students Union AMSU strongly condemned what it said diabolic act of Southern Angami Public Organization SAPO. Condemning the act of SAPO, AMSU also described the government of Nagaland as unfit and incapable administrative institutions which has failed to control its citizens from carrying out antisocial activities, causing severe problems to its neighboring state. In a press note, AMSU said economic blockade or ban called by Nagaland-based civil society groups on national highways leading to Manipur and frequent physical harassment meted out to Manipuri truck drivers while passing through Nagaland are not new issues. It has been learned from various sources that the government of Manipur is deploying police armed personnel within its jurisdiction in Chuko Valley, and SAPO has been demanding withdrawal of these police personnel by imposing an indefinite blockade on National Highway 2, which is the lifeline of Manipur. The union said and appealed to the government of Nagaland to take immediate action based on democratic norms and humanitarian ground to settle this stalemate and prevent it from happening again in future. If the ban is not withdrawn at the earliest, the Nagaland government and SAPO will be held responsible for any outcome that arises out of the situation, AMSU warned. The first day of 2 days National General Strike Save the People and Save the Nation at the call of joint platform of the Central Trade Union CTUS was organized by Coordinating Body of Trade Unions Manipur, a conglomerate of central and state-level trade unions including ITUC, CTUC, INTUC, TUCC, UTUC, Independent Trade Union of BSNL, Bank, LIC, Post, AZ, and state government employees. The day one witnessed total general strike in banks, BSNL, LIC, post offices were sit-in demonstration and protest meetings were held in their respective office premises. The IBIA, BEFI, IBOA jointly organized the sit-in demonstrations in bank and other unions in their respective office campuses. The scheme workers, Vice, ASA, Anganwadi, midday meal workers, NRM, and other scheme workers also participated in the general strike. The unorganized sector workers, including construction workers and rural workers with local peasants, participated in the general strike. The leader of the ITUC, CTUC, HMS, INTUC, TUCC, UTUC, and independent trade unions jointly organized a protest rally in the heart of Imphal, the capital city of Manipur. The protest rally was led by ITUC General Secretary and Coordinating Body of Trade Unions Manipur L. Sotin Kumar, Convener of Coordinating Body and C2 Leader Setri Mayum Santa, and Manipur Laumi Loop President N. Singhazid. All Manipur COVID Warrior Association staged a protest on Monday against service termination at government-run quarantine center Lamboy Kongnangkong. Speaking to the media at the protest site, association member Saugaizam Pelika said, COVID warriors took care of COVID patients despite objection from family members during the pandemic. Everyone was afraid to be near COVID patients, but thinking that saving their life was a must, COVID warriors took proper care of them. A termination letter has been served to COVID warriors without any prior notice, she said, adding that the Manipur government needs to rethink over the order. She said the COVID warriors who fought during the pandemic have been forgotten and kept aside.
Makoy na 100 days paraga PM Modi masana sho hai krabanin magi tweet ta tauraga 100 days phaba mi du din akhoi gi chana ba ma pi ge hai adu akhoi na haizening badi hauze akhoi demand si di akhoi gi contract se amuka sanghandra bade khongjan kaya changkhigani ani shubada akhoi gi lem hau ba shukhri ba tolopi dri ba tha taruk to thuna pi biyo.
COVID cases have considerably dropped in Manipur since the past few weeks, with only 3 new infections and 0 deaths reporting on Monday. The COVID-19 tally increased to 137,086, while the death toll stood at 2,120. As per the Manipur COVID-19 Command Control Room, the positivity rate was recorded at 0.4%. The COVID-19 Command Control Room said a total of 482 samples were tested in the past 24 hours. It also said 3 persons were discharged in the past 24 hours. A delegation of Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights MCPCR on Monday met Manipur Governor La Ganeshan at Raj Bhawan in Imphal. The delegation was led by Commission Chairperson Purailat Pam Manibabu Sarma.
Masi maski tang kung nipan ida ako governor ko Manipur da kai Purailat Commission Manipuri akhoi tin jima unare unaraba ta akhoi na marui na mangna governor thamning je akhoi na Manipur Commission for Protection Charity Chairperson ni Warren of President da akhoi keno di yawa adugo member jing je yaw na ba akhoi governor da matu ma je akhoi apsare adugo akhoi covid ki Manipur ki consultative committee da akhoi ki Charity Commission gi keno di akhoi keno yaw de adu ngang jing marui na uji class sei time training matak sini kapa ya rina ani tidu da apai gi niju ahon liu haijima aduga education ga mari ina ba tabok sing da agadi class 1 ni class 8 bugi class 2 bugi manung da policy semba natraga te gi da apai gi China commission gi niju apai na hajar bari commission tabok ina tangtok pi na habaje ai governor da hajare.
Former Kakching MLA Yengkom Surchandra inaugurated a Visal Mega Mart store near Kakching Lamkai along Indo-Myanmar Road Monday. This is the 3rd Visal Mart to be opened in Manipur. Speaking during the ceremony, Yengkom Surchandra said the dream of opening a store of India's leading fashion Visal Mega Mart in Kakching came true today. He said the store near Kakching Lamkai is the 500th store of Visal Mega Mart in India. The store will be beneficial to the people nearby as they can get essential for daily life at cheaper prices. Kakching Lamkai is the center point of Kakching, Tengnopal, Chandil, and Thoubal district, and that the mart along the highway can even attract people from Tamil in Myanmar, he added. He also said the prices of all items at the store are same as the prices at Sarojini Market in Delhi. Opening a store where every item is available is indeed splendid, Sir Chandra said, adding that local retailers can also make profit from this mart. This store will keep help develop Kakching, he added.
Fiscal company si yan sokolba si shopping mall si yan physical pa mangol ko original ay isort
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.
Karigumba dom yumda laiba anaba singi hida kappa dressing tauba blood sample loba rice tube hapa catheterization hapa enema tobinaba experience lairaba nurse amati doctor thibada awaba thengnabirabadi wabiraganu Medlane Home Nursing Care Service Manipurna pung kunmari chukna adom yumda latuna hida kappa injection piba dressing tauba feeding tube hapa catheter hapa amadi makhal kya ge anaba sing experience lairaba doctor amadi nursing tuna mating pangzari akupa marol gi damak Medlane gi helpline number 9205987988 amukasu 9205987988 ta call toguna tanabiu natraga Google Play Store gi Medlane app download toguna booking tawi.
Welcome back. Royal International Prize for Writing and Literature's Royal International Poetry Prize 2021 has been conferred on Dr. Susma Sarma Guru Mayum of Manipur. The prize was handed over to her at Delhi Press Club of India during a glittering ceremony on March 26. Singzamay MLA Y. Kemchan on Monday took charge as RD and PR and Mahut Minister. The former Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly was elected from Singzamay on BJP ticket in 2022 Manipur polls. A man was caught by locals while trying to steal a bicycle yesterday at Kakching Irum Makhalaikai. He was identified as Hari. He is stated to be a drug user. Locals say that in the recent past, Hari was involved in stealing 2 vehicle batteries from Tekcham Tentha and 2 ducks from Kakching Irum Makhalaikai. Swasth Bharat Abhiyan is a countrywide campaign initiated by the Government of India to eliminate open defecation and improve solid waste management. In consonance with government policies, Noni Battalion of Assam Rifle, under the aegis of Headquarters 22 Sector Assam Rifles and Inspector General Assam Rifles East, organized a cleanliness drive at Primary Health Center PHC, Hauchong Village. The objective of the cleanliness drive was to generate awareness and bring about a behavior change regarding sanitation practices and augmentation of capacity at the local level. Troops of Hauchong Temporary Operating Base TOB educated and villagers about the benefits of keeping the surrounding neat and clean, including proper segregation and disposal of solid waste. A total of 11 locals, including children, along with the troops of Noni Battalion, participated in the cleanliness drive at PHC Hauchong. The village chairman and other village authorities also joined the drive and requested for organizing such enlightening and educative event in future also as part of released. Impulse NGOs Network Silong and New Life Foundation, Manipur State Partner distributed dry rations, utensils, baby food, and sanitary pads in Churchampur and Tingnopal districts, More areas. The item was handed over to village elders and authorities for distribution to 260 beneficiaries.
State partnership with a New Life Foundation Manipur home no adinga dapat theisun tin no onjong mapana jong sitebang silong pha no no ki pa than ni sa si sing ala so kong ta
India and then Myanmar, and this is the gate and the fencing area that so they settle and that depends on them. So I also told
People from Myanmar's Chin state continue to trickle into Mizoram following a continuous clash between Myanmar Army and Chin National Defense Force CNDF, police said on Sunday. The official record on Sunday showed that as many as 26,663 Myanmar nationals are currently taking shelter in different parts of the state. Mizoram shares a 510-kilometer-long international border with Myanmar. The 6th district in Mizoram, Champhai, Siaha, Longklai, Serchip, Naithial, and Saitwal, which share a border with the neighboring country, altogether houses 22,098 Myanmar refugees, with Champhai housing the highest at 7,810, followed by Siaha district at 6,614. The record said the Myanmar refugees spread across all the 11 districts of Aizawl district alone has housed 1,916, it said. Meanwhile, the Myanmar Army has raided a Chin National Defense Force (CNDF) hideout of Kaumawi village on the other side of the border near Jakau Thar village in Mizoram's Champhai district in early Saturday. The 18 Garhwal rifle of the Indian Army, along with the Arunachal Pradesh and Assam police, on Saturday rescued a man who was abducted by two alleged members of the Isak Muiva faction of the National Socialist Council of Nagaland, or NSC-NIM. Changlang Superintendent of Police Mihint Gambo said a missing complaint was registered on Saturday at the Namtok police station near Changlang, following which necessary information was shared with the 18 Garhwal rifle and Assam police to look out for the missing person in their respective areas. Information was received later in the afternoon that the missing person had been traced and was allegedly abducted by two minor members of the NSC and IM, the SP said. Accordingly, a joint operation was launched at the Pangsum village of Namtok Circle, from where the abducted man was rescued. The team also recovered a huge cache of arms and ammunition. Before we end the bulletin, once again the top news headlines. AMIA kicks off counterband along Assam-Nagaland Highway 39. CB Tom observes National General Strike protest rally held in Imphal. And COVID warrior body stages protest against service termination. Thank you for watching Pony TV English News.